We will get your skin glowing, smooth, sexy with a silky touch. From facials, full body waxing, Brazilian waxing, lash lifts, microdermabrasions, dermaplanes, chemical peels, you name it, we can do it. Ask me about my customer referral program. For each customer you refer to me, you get $10 towards your next service.
Join us for Dogs and Designers Purse Bingo, benefiting Medical Mutts Service Dogs, Thursday, May 16th. Your ticket grants bingo, dinner, drinks, and access to a silent auction, raffle, and more. Support a great cause. Don't miss out. Oh, cute little puppies. Hey everyone, while you're waiting for the show to officially start, for your chance to win a $50 gift card to the District tab, head on over to the In the Loop Facebook page and click on the Invite Friends function. You have to invite at least 10 friends. Make sure you get a screen grab before you push that send button. Send it to Jason, send it to the In the Loop page. If your friend accepts the request, they're entered to win as well as you. $50, y'all, the District tab. Multiple locations, beautiful scenery, wonderful food. You can't ask for more. Get your $50 gift card now.
I'm RJ with Mystic Images. I've been tattooing for a little over 24 years right now. We would definitely love to get you in here and we can take care of all your tattoo needs. Yeah, so definitely come down and get your ink therapy from us.
Hey everybody, welcome to the In the Loop TV show. I'm your host, Renee Michelle Merrifield. We are so happy to be here on ABC. We have Jason Aaron Dupro in the producer's corner.
What's up, everybody? We are streaming live Thursdays at 7 o'clock p.m. We are broadcasting every Saturday night on ABC WRTV. We are looping 24/7 inside of Indianapolis hotels, and we are on every one of your favorite podcast platforms. We love this city. We love Indiana. We love the Midwest. And we love to get you out there and sampling the goods of the city. And one of the ways we do that is with this District Tap $50 gift card giveaway. I see that we're up in the mid-50s now with our giveaway. We have to hit 100 entries before we're going to give away one of these bad boys. But we'll check after the soft cut tonight for ABC and see if we've got a winner. So
yeah,
good luck. Get on over to inloop.tv for your chance to win. Hit that giveaway tab, and there's a bunch of easy, clickable ways to enter.
Absolutely.
So, Renee, what is going on in this episode tonight?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this episode. We have a very special guest, but first, part of the In the Loop TV crew sails away with Geist Marina Pontoon Rental. Super fun. The warm weather is coming up, y'all, and this is the place to go, Geist Marina. And then Shyla visits Howl at the Moon, one of my fave places, and I do love to perform there. They always pull me up since I know some peeps that work there and just have been playing my whole life. Howl at the Moon is amazing. And finally, we have a special in-studio guest, Joel Alvarado. Woo! TV star.
Ready for the HCIC head cook in charge, y'all.
Hey!
Oh boy.
Yo, TV star, actor, celebrity. Oh my gosh. Guru Powell tribute artist. Oh my gosh. And current contestant on season 27 of Worst Cooks in America. Spoiled Rotten. And we just watched the first episode.
You loved me.
I love you so much. I'm so in love with you. And thank you so much for being on the show. Oh my gosh, we have a few really fun segments to do before we can sweat. But, Jason,
that was
this
fun.
guy's
We started watching. I was like, let's just watch 10, 15 minutes for research, whatever. And then because I don't normally watch that kind of show, but we were hooked. We started binge watching, so we got through episode 1. That's a fun show, and you're a hoot on there, as I'm sure you will be tonight.
Absolutely.
So no pressure or anything. So with all that being said, I got just one question for you. Indianapolis, are you ready to be in the loop?
Hi, I'm Sativa at Mystic Images Tattoo. I specialize in watercolors, stipple, cover-ups, anything you want. You think it, we can ink it. Come down and see us anytime. You, Todd.
We will get your skin glowing, smooth, sexy with a silky touch. From facials, full body waxing, Brazilian waxing, lash lifts, microdermabrasions, dermaplanes, chemical peels, you name it, we can do it. Ask me about my customer referral program. For each customer you refer to me, you get $10 towards your next service.
Okay, Joel, the warm weather is coming up. Oh my gosh, the warm weather is coming up and it feels so nice outside.
I'm so thankful for that.
I know, and you're from Indianapolis, born and raised, right? So
yes,
you know how it is.
East side.
Girl, not just be like girl, but you know what I mean. Listen, child, I love Indianapolis, and this is why we made this show, so we can highlight some of the amazing people. And we have a celebrity not only on In the Loop, but we have it here in Indianapolis. Like, thank you so much for being alive.
I need to take you everywhere. Put you in my
yes,
back pocket.
Listen,
You just
I'm
hype
there.
me up.
I'm your new biggest fan. We love you. And, we need to spend some time, too. Get some peeps out to Geist Marina because we got the boats, the yachts, the pontoons, all of it.
We usually take it out a couple times a year. You going to come with us next time, Joel?
Yeah.
Oh, I am. Y'all got a yacht? Oh, I'm there.
Seriously.
Yeah,
we have
yachts,
so
pontoon,
much fun.
same thing.
We
It
have
is the
so
same
much
thing.
fun. Just drinking, eating, floating and boating, all the things.
Roten.
Sounds just my style.
I'm a vampire, so you'll see me with my parka down on.
Never have you seen anybody with so many clothes on out on the water.
So I'm embarrassing, but it's fine. It's fine. Y'all check this out. This is Geist Marina.
We came out to enjoy a summer day on Geist Reservoir, and here's how the day started. Let's walk them through this so they can understand how great it is to be out here on a boat during the summer.
Sure thing.
We packed a cooler. We headed down to Geist Marina. Now here's what's cool about the marina. 7 days a week, you can rent a boat or a kayak, but you can also buy a boat.
Yeah, and as soon as you get the boat out, you can come on out here. You can just enjoy the beautiful weather. You can swim, you can play music, you can dance, you can drink, you can sway with other people that are on other boats. It's fantastic.
If you're out here on the weekend, which most of you will be during the summer, Cocktail Cove is probably one of my favorite spots on Geist. It is so much fun. Everybody ties their boats up, there's loud music, drinks are pouring, everybody's laughing and having fun. It's a party, so bring your party pants.
Yeah, and if you didn't bring food with you, don't worry about it. There are 3 restaurants nearby the Geist area, and you can just order food. You can put your boat near the docks. You can bring the food down here and still eat and have a good time. I mean, what kind of service is that? That's fantastic service.
It is really fun to just order food and pull into a boat slip and have somebody bring the food down to you, so you can stay in your swimsuit and just keep the boating alive while you eat your dinner. Another great thing about Geist is that even though it's huge for parties and it's great for water sports like tubing, skiing, jet skiing, sailing, There's also a lot of picturesque scenery. So you have these little islands in the middle of the reservoir that have their own little ecosystems, and there's swans and ducks and seagulls, and it can be very serene and beautiful. It's a little bit of both worlds.
Yes, I mean, it's perfectly relaxing here. If you're looking for a great place just to chill out, just to have fun, the Geist Reservoir, Geist Marina, definitely a place to be. And plus, look at all the houses. Fantastic housing
Oh my
here.
gosh, the houses are gorgeous. You know how when you go to a fair or you go out to a really public crowded place, you people watch? When I come to Geist, I house watch because they are so pretty and there's so many of them.
And plus, you can like buy or rent these houses, right?
Yeah, there's houses and apartments and condos to rent, to buy. I mean, Geist is a very residential area. It's a beautiful place to not only come visit, but also to live. Whether you're just visiting or living in Indianapolis, Geist Reservoir is the perfect place to get your fill of lake life. There's boat rentals, you can buy boats, there's water skiing, sailing, tubing, so much fun. There's a great party atmosphere, but it's also very picturesque with beautiful scenery and great food. Come on down to Geist, check out Geist Marina 7 days a week, kayaks and boat rentals. It's lake life. The sun is setting on our beautiful fun day at Geist Reservoir, and oh my gosh, have we had a great time. I suggest you bring your family, your friends, whether you live in Indianapolis or you're just visiting, come rent a boat or a kayak from Geist Marina, get out, have some fun, and get that lake life.
Ooh, Joel.
Is that where we're going?
Are you convinced now, Joel? Will you go now?
I'm going now.
Okay.
You see how
because-
fun it is.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! A few years ago, we were so ratchet on the boat. My girlfriend got like
Speak for
she chugged
yourself.
like a fifth of Smirnoff.
Okay.
Or, no, what is that? A fifth, like a bottle, like
Careful.
a skinny long bottle.
Oh.
And she ended up like breaking her wrist that day. She like jumped off the boat and slapped a plate of food out of my friend's
Should we
hand.
get- should-
You're like, I don't want to go now.
So that sounds like the next reality show, guys.
Yes, listen, we need to be
Okay.
we need a reality show. That
about
I
to
mean,
do
if
this.
anything, we're gonna do some TikTok videos or something. We're gonna hang out and make some silliness. Like, I love it. We have to take a quick commercial break and make sure you check out geistmarina.com if you want to book them. Rental calendar opens up at the end of March, and
There it is right there.
I mean, Geist is so beautiful. It's wonderful. It's just ooh.
Rentals, pontoon boat rentals.
Even for vampires like myself, you know, I got my umbrella, Joel. I got my umbrella out there, and I got my sweater,
there.
and my SPF with the zinc oxide in it.
Okay, so people like you and I, we fair skins.
We are
burn.
so burning. We are burning out there, but it's beautiful. And these pontoons have little shaded like things you can sit under, which is perfect.
I, on the other hand, have Indian heritage, so I
He
tan very
tans.
nicely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Lucky,
I look real
lucky.
good. I look like a bronze god,
Y'all-
minus the god, and not really bronze either.
Oh, okay, you a god. You a god. Let's go for that. I love it.
Little G.
Y'all, quick break, and we'll be right back with segment number 2. We're going to Howl at the Moon.
What's up? I'm Todd. I work here at Mystic Images. I love what I do. Super surreal to be doing this. This is my dream, and I get to live it every day. I do fine line tattoos a lot. Great atmosphere, great people, great tattoos. See you when I see you.
Yo, have you been to the Howl at the Moon, Joel?
I have not, but I have seen dueling pianos.
Oh, we love dueling piano bars like Brickers and such in Broad Ripple, but Howl at the Moon is my fave, and they have these wonderful, huge drinks that have
Ooh.
these like these swirly
Seen
straws.
on screen there to your left, Renee.
There- oh yeah, there
See
it
it
is.
right there?
I mean, it looks smaller than it's huge. It's just like a giant bucket. I mean, you and your 4 friends could be sharing
Yes.
it, you know.
COVID
to-
is over.
Depends
And-
on how
and you
heavy a
just need
drinker
it.
you are.
Yeah, and it's so fun, and just these people at Howl at the Moon are so talented. I love going there. I'm gonna get a few gigs there, Joel, and
Well, then I'll be
we're
there
gonna bring
front
out
row.
the peeps. Okay, perfect.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I'll bring my peeps, my crew.
perfect.
You got to cheer her on just like she cheers you on, right?
I know.
I'm your
yes.
new biggest fan. I'm your new stalker. So
Put me in
I
your
love you.
back pocket.
I do forever. I got you. Y'all, check this out. Shyla is taking us to Howl at the Moon.
Howl the Moon the place to go on Thursday night?
It is the place to go on Thursday night. Nowhere else, solid beers, lots of people you know. It's the place to be.
The music is awesome. This is one of my favorite places. So do you come out to Howl the Moon often?
Yes, I do. I come here all the time.
Fresh 21ers. Uh-oh. Girls' night, partying.
Girls' night.
What's your favorite thing? What are you drinking on? That's mixed.
I don't really know. I think it's
Pretty much every Thursday. Every Thursday.
every Thursday.
Every Thursday. What's your favorite drink? Oh, I like the beers here. The live music is great. I just found out it's the only bar in Indy that has the dueling pianos. Only bar here, yeah?
I couldn't help but notice that my side of the room was singing a lot louder than your side of the room was.
My side of the room, what do you have to say for yourselves?
That's because my side's the kick-ass side of the room.
All right.
Yeah.
Your side's okay, but my side is busy like drinking heavily and like flirting so they get laid tonight. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna see whose side is the better side. All right. We're gonna split it right down the middle.
All right, we got this, my side.
All right.
Our entertainers are some of the best in the nation. Whether you like country, classic rock, heavy metal, whatever it is that you're into, you're guaranteed to hear it here at Howl at the Moon. We're part bar, we're part concert, and we're guaranteed to make sure that you have the best fun that you could possibly have. And if you're hungry, you can try our new food menu. You can enjoy any one of our flatbread pizzas. We've got a buffalo chicken pizza, a barbecue chicken pizza. We've got a zesty Cajun chicken nacho loaded with chili and cheese sauce and spicy chicken, mozzarella cheese sticks, our mini corn dogs, Cajun chicken quesadilla flatbread sandwich, or you can do a flatbread buffalo chicken sandwich. Two of our more popular drinks are the 86-ounce Adios Mofo bucket, which is kind of like a Long Island with a twist, as well as our 24-ounce Pink Paradise Bone, which certain proceeds go to our in-house charity, the Open Arms Foundation, to help breast cancer awareness.
That's so good. I love it.
Really, the crowd favorite. They always get that. I've already sold a couple of these tonight. Absolutely. Thursday night we got dollar Coors and Coors Lights, Vodka vodka, and all the flavors and Long Islands are $5, and Jaeger bombs are $6. It's good. Everything's cheap. It's college night. It's one of our busiest nights, and everyone has a blast here. So.
This is the only bar in Indianapolis that has dual pianos. The live music is so energetic. The energies are great here. Everybody's celebrating their birthday. Great drink specials. It's located right off Georgia Street, so make sure you come out for Thirsty Thursday at Howl at the Moon.
I said I got friends here at Howl at the Moon. Yeah!
Well done.
We had to.
For a third time, we had to do it. Can't help it.
Y'all,
more.
It's an incredible place. You know, it's right next to Georgia Street, or it's on Georgia Street, right next to the District Tap, who we have free $50 gift cards to, y'all. Now, I need y'all and your family to visit InTheLoop.tv. Click on the giveaways tab. There's also a little tidbit at the beginning of the show. If you rewind and if you're viewing the live stream, you can see how you can also win
a second way to win the
$50 gift card. Soup's easy, Joel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Clicky poo, dunzo.
Yes.
And
Nobody
win that
understands you.
card. I mean, the District Tap's awesome, and great food, great drinks and stuff. But yeah, right next to Howl at the Moon. You can check out their stuff at howlatthemoon.com. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and finally we're back with Joel Alvarado, TV star, actor, celebrity, one-of-a-kind, beautiful person. I cannot wait to interview you. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
We'll be
You're so beautiful too.
Thank you so much.
Right after
We'll
this
be right back, y'all, with Joel. Wow!
Hi, I'm Zach Hood, and I tattoo at Mystic Images. Come to Mystic Images and get your ink therapy from me, Zach, for some dope art and tattoos. I'll tattoo you. professionally as an artist. I'm a radical artist.
Join us for Dogs and Designers Purse Bingo, benefiting Medical Mutts Service Dogs, Thursday, May 16th. Your ticket grants bingo, dinner, drinks, and access to a silent auction, raffle, and more. Support a great cause. Don't miss out. Oh, cute little puppies. All right, finally, I'm so excited. We are here with Joel Alvarado, TV star, actor, celebrity, OMG. Oh my gosh.
He just stepped out of a club.
Literally, you look so fabulous. Thank you for being on the show.
I love being here. This is amazing. This is my new chill spot.
You are welcome anytime in, what is it called, Jason? Jason Aaron Studios or something? You always be rebranded.
J Studio.
J Studio. Yes, you're always welcome in J Studio. Thank you so much. And you have quite the rap sheet under your belt. You have been doing this for a minute. You are incredible. I mean, beyond your, which I cannot wait to talk about, what you have to offer, your candles that smell so amazing and just everything. I mean, you were like, you are a Goober Pile tribute artist. And so you were in the, you know, the 2021 Mayberry Man, right? So incredible. And we watched that last night. We loved it. So can you do the line? LOL.
I can't.
Or no?
Yeah.
You know what? Oh my God, yeah, do it. Because everybody.
Judy.
Like everybody loves, you know, the Andy Griffith Show is so dear to millions and millions of people's hearts and souls. And Mayberry, everybody just loves Mayberry. But beyond that, you have gone above and beyond with your life and your career. Tell us a little bit about your passions, your souls, and what's going on with you. I mean, not to mention that you have been on the most amazing reality TV show, season 27, right? OMG.
Let's actually take a little look at that.
Say hello to my little friend. I am the one and only Joel Alvarado from Indianapolis, Indiana. And I am from the Midwest, so I got to represent. You got to put your heart, your soul, every piece of you, except for my hair. I got to keep my hair on my head. I am a Goober Pile tribute artist. Goober is the friendly mechanic from the Andy Griffith Show. Goober says hi from Mayberry, USA. Ooh, I think we're onto something, but I'm really a goober when it comes to cooking because my mother spoils me rotten to the core. She prepares my meals. This is like slimy yet satisfying.
That is just the tip of the iceberg right there.
Wait, there's the orange chicken.
Oh my gosh, what's that? What is that?
Joel,
what is that?
Orange chicken.
Orange chicken. You don't say.
I'm always eating Chinese, and I love orange chicken. Y'all ain't had no chicken this orange, honey. I know that. Y'all ain't never had no chicken that orange.
And they're like, how did you do that? And you're like, dude, it's food coloring, bro. It's not that difficult.
Right. Well, I mean, just in time for Easter, right? So I think instead of us dyeing our eggs, let me be Joel starting a new tradition, honey.
Let me dye that chicken orange. OMG, I am in love with you. You're amazing. And just like, what was it like? I mean, being on this show and then these world-renowned chefs, you know, the red team, Chef Ann Burnell, she is incredible, right? And then, of course, new to the show, which was your team, you were the blue team. You got on the blue team, Chef Tiffany Derry. I mean, they're so talented. And it cracked me up when they're like, okay, here's what you got to do. Like, after you guys did your initial dish on the first episode of season 27, then they cook for you. And they're like, okay, now recreate what we did. And I'm just like, they just whipped up this ish in 1 second. And then y'all had to just recreate that and stuff. And I thought that was hilarious. And so you, Chef Tiffany Derry, chose you on her blue team.
Yes, she did, because I am her spirit animal. She knows it too.
And I love how you always be rocking the red, but you were like, I'm on the blue team. You know what I'm saying? Red, white, and blue, baby, Merca.
Yes, basically. I mean, you know, I wanted, you know, Team Ann because she's the OG of the cooks, and so I wanted to show her, you know, that I got it going on, but she didn't recognize the best, so
her loss.
Her loss.
Yeah, I mean, I cannot. We are seriously binge watching the show. It is so funny and
Food
clever.
Network.
And it's also on all streaming platforms. Is it not on Prime? What was it on?
Oh
Prime?
yeah, it's pretty much on every. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
it's
you can
a
find.
list
I
of
think
like
we were
10.
watching it on Max, and then it's also on Prime and other things.
But,
like
but
that.
it's a Food Network,
Food
production.
Network, yeah.
Probably.
I mean, this is so huge. I mean, I'm honored to be like now your friend and just like know you and stuff. Like, this is awesome. The show it's a wild success. How does that feel? I mean, you've been in movies, you've been acting, and you're a celebrity. But how do you, like, what's it like? Like,
what's it like being you?
Tell us about you.
So it's a very scary world up here because you just never know what you're gonna get. But like I always have been myself, and I think that's what really like goes a long way, because I'm very Mayberry love at heart, and I truly care about the community and the things going on and the people. And so I think that's something that people lose along their way in life, but no matter what comes my way, I don't lose that. So I do love that about me.
Absolutely. There's so many things to love about you. I mean, you are obviously just a bright little light in this world, and I appreciate you I know it's not easy to do what you love and keep doing, and sometimes people that do what they love, like for musicians or actors, we kind of get persecuted a little bit for it because it's not a normal thing, and it's hard to keep at that. So that's awesome. You've been doing this.
And speaking of Mayberry, let's come back to that a little bit. Tell us about these candles that are sitting there.
Oh my gosh, yes, and they smell so wonderful.
So this is my Mayberry Memories candle collection. I do have to have y'all know that it is 3-wick. Okay, anybody who sells you a 2-wick or a 1-wick candle, don't buy that. That is garbage. My stuff is 3-wick always, so it is very premium and prime for you. So
oh my
it's
gosh,
luxury.
and let me smell this. Okay, so this one is the Auntie B's apple pie.
Yes, Auntie B, darling.
Oh, it's so fresh and so yummy. I love it.
Yes, it brings comfort and joy, and that's what we need in life.
And
so
it's
y'all
3
need my
wicks.
candles. 3 weeks.
Absolutely. So where can we buy and find these, bubs?
So you can actually reach out to me on social media for these, but I do take them to my events. I have a yearly holiday show at the Indiana State Fairgrounds at the Christmas Gift and Hobby Show.
Stop. Me and my mommy go every year.
What?
I cannot believe I didn't see you this year.
Okay.
I must have just missed you.
Well,
I'll be there next year. I'm going to be up there singing. I'm going to put my little guitar stand next to you and be like, Joel. Like, I'm going to make songs about you right next to your candle shop. Like, I'm going to be annoying. I'm just going to be like, come buy his candles.
I think we're onto something. If you can write something about some orange chicken, that is still going to be the thing for me.
Jason, let him show it. Let him show it, Jason. He's like, no, wait till after.
Do it.
No, I love it. And the orange chicken is everything. That's my favorite food ever. Like, seriously, orange chicken.
Yes, it's my favorite too. I've never had it that color orange, but you know what I mean.
By the way, you unalived me when you made your own noodles by yourself, and they were like, there was like the 3, and I was like,
they're like, what? The prehistoric noodle.
I know, they're like, why is there only 3? I just thought that was so freaking cute and so funny. Like,
she was like, only 3, not one more. I was like, there's nothing left.
You're like,
you get 3
these
noodles.
are my homemade
no
noodles.
symmetry
The
here.
show is so clever, so funny, and
the official Goober is his Instagram page.
That is my Instagram.
Yes. And your Facebook too is where basically, any of the social medias, if they want to reach out, buy your candles, then they can find you. Joel Alvarado on Facebook. Give him
Reality
a follow.
Star Royalty.
Yes, and let's get him to 77,000 million likes. So make sure you follow Joel Alvarado on Facebook.
We got about 1 minute left, so I want to make sure we get this for TV time, during TV time.
Yes.
Let's talk about the charity buzz thing you got going.
Yeah.
Yes. So not only can you find me on Cameo, yes, you can get your personal shout out, honey. Woo! But also you can find me on Charity Buzz. I am doing an auction where you can have dinner with me, and we will tour the set of where Mayberry Man was filmed. I will give you a guided personal story tour, and we will spend the evening together. And yes, honey, I got it's on the map.
He's got more bids than Danny Trejo.
Period. Everyone has more bids than Danny. I love Danny, but I wouldn't bid on you.
Man, yeah, he had his few. Yes.
All right.
I love it.
The time travels so fast. We've got a cut for the ABC WRTV broadcast, but it's one of the benefits of tuning in to the Thursday live stream, because we do the cut for ABC, but then we continue to go live.
We get silly afterwards.
And Joel, you brought a little funny something for
I sure
a little.
did.
Let's see that. Let's get it up on the table. What is that, real quick?
Tune in, because I don't come anywhere unprepared. I brought y'all a shot
no.
of orange chicken because you need it to go down real smooth, okay? Shots go down smooth,
And it
and
needs
so
to
does
be
my
that
chicken.
color. It needs to be that color because if it's not orange, it's not orange.
You need to see it from outside space.
Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Joel Alvarado, you're incredible. Wow. No words. Thank you so much for being on the show. And make sure you follow him on his Facebook and reach out to buy his candles. It smells so delicious.
And make sure you support this show because I love both of these people. This is my family now. Y'all are honorably in the Mayberry family.
Thank
officially.
you. It's our pleasure. Thank you so much,
That'll make
Joel.
my family very proud. I grew up watching Andy Griffith, so.
Seriously, I mean, you're an icon. This is incredible. This is incredible.
Also, if you're watching during the Thursday live feed, in a few minutes, we'll be checking our drawing to see if we've hit 100. We're in mid-50s now, so we're slowly climbing.
Jason is not changing it, so y'all
Nope.
need to go to
Gonna make
intheloop.tv,
it work.
click on the giveaways tab, and make sure you just, get your free gift card to the district tab, $50. I mean, that's a lot. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Next week, Kaylin eats at Mediterranean at the Greek Islands restaurant in downtown Indy. Then Shyla parties for St. Patty's Day, my favorite.
That's
Besides
crazy.
Halloween, my favorite holiday, at Connor's Pub, which is one of the oldest bars in Indy and our favorite band, or not band, but bar. We love them. And then in studio guests, rising star of acid folk music, Drake and Asher.
Drake and Asher.
Thank you so much, Joel Alvarado. We love you, baby.
All right, good night, ABC,
Good night,
WRTV.
ABC. See you next time.
Stay tuned on the live stream on Thursday.
Mwah.
All right, that'll do it. All right, we're gonna keep going live here. We got about I think about 7 minutes before we do before I check the giveaway, see if we hit 100 for this gift card. So
Now we can say balls.
Ooh,
no,
balls.
don't do that.
Oh Lord.
My family's still watching,
You're like, wait,
so
what is?
let's keep it clean.
I'm talking about
I know what you're talking
bouncy balls.
So
or something.
I want to know if you guys are you gonna do the orange chicken shots? Are those for actual consumption?
I mean, you said don't eat them, but
Is
I mean,
it
say,
safe?
I'll eat them.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to be the FDA over here. Because I think it's Food and Drug Administrated. But if you want to take one, I mean,
Baby,
I have no
I love
problem
some.
eating my
Let's
own
go.
cooking. Let me just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
finger looking good.
Oh, yes,
I didn't.
I be making.
Oh Lord, I'm spilling.
I be making like the best buffalo chicken dip, and so I feel like we need to come up with some kind of.
Oh, it's good.
It's so good.
Is it good?
Is it?
Oh my God, it's so good.
What kind of worst cook in America are you anyway?
Well, it tastes oceanic, like a crab ass.
Well, that doesn't
It's
seem
very
right
good.
either.
No, it's very good. And the color just you're just like, oh my gosh, you think it's gonna be like, but the color
Spicy or
right? It's just like,
but it really doesn't have much flavor.
no, it's good. It's
It's
not
good.
good. I like
Oh wow, so I've improved, everybody. I've improved.
Whoa.
it. That must be hard though, like because it's like. The title of the show, worst cook in America. It's like, dang, you know what I'm saying? You ain't the worst cook.
I know. I'm one of the baddest. You know what I mean? I'm a bad and bougie
See,
bitch.
that's
but-
that's what it should have been. Bad and bougie bitches of America.
Oh, that would have been a whole new show. Oh,
Here,
thank
try
you.
Golly.
Yes. Oh, he's on a strict diet. Okay.
Yeah, he be eating.
I'm gonna wait and see if she gets sick.
What do you mean?
Oh,
That's
no.
rude. No, it's really yummy. It's really yummy. And I
worst cooks in
thought
America.
when you were cooking, I just thought like when I watched the first episode of season 27, I just thought like he knows what he's doing. Joel knows what he's doing.
I tried.
No, seriously, you knew how to.
I
You were
was
like,
breaking a
I'm
sweat.
making.
Wait, what
you
part
were
of
so calm
what
and
part
put
of the
together.
first?
Compared to the other contestants, you were just chilling. Like what did it say? Who was chilling? What was it? Who was afraid of it? The lettuce. When she was like, the lettuce is just chilling.
Yes, Evie,
That was so
she was scared
funny.
of lettuce.
I'd be
Oh,
scared
that's
of
right.
random things too, like cotton balls and shit. So then,
so weird.
I know.
That's weird.
So
It doesn't make any sense.
So I can understand maybe being scared of a head of lettuce for some reason. But I mean, it's just lettuce. You know what I mean? But like,
You know what I'm scared of?
what?
A limp lettuce. Ooh.
Yeah,
it
how
should
they
be
just-
crispy.
Yeah, the sogginess of the lettuce is suspect.
You know, kale gets
Yep.
like that too. I eat a lot of kale, and after like a few days, it
Like-
starts getting real soggy, like soggy
Yeah.
spinach, and it just starts clinging.
When
It's
they
like-
were
you can
making-
smear it onto the. You can just like smear
Yeah,
it
there's
between your
nothing,
fingers.
no, nobody like no limp lettuce. That's
No,
just not
no
right.
limp lettuce
Y'all
here.
was cracking me up on this show. Oh my God, I'm literally obsessed. So it's on all platforms. Everyone needs to make sure they check it out. And we need to get you your candles being sold. I know it's probably, I'm sure it's not easy to, even mass produce and make these candles, but
Right,
let's
and
go.
they're made with Mayberry love. I put my heart and soul into them. But also, I do want to say I'm writing a book, y'all. Yes, it's a recipe book. Yeah,
Nice.
Recipe books.
Multifaceted.
So happy for you.
Yes, I have like 135 pages, so it's
That's
almost ready
amazing.
because I'm about district tapped out.
Is it? Are they all going to be horrible recipes or what's the?
No.
What does he mean by horrible? I'm gonna come and fight him.
He's one of the worst cooks in America.
No, he's not.
It's the show he was on. I'm just going off of that.
No, you're a good cook. I could tell from the get-go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But it is Mayberry themed cookbook, so each recipe is based on a character of the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh my gosh, stop. This is amazing.
And it has mini memoir added to it to where I go into little blurbs about each character or an experience I had on set. So it just gives the all-encompassing look at that.
Turn that other candle so we can see the label.
Yes.
The other one.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm so excited, and I know that's just going to be hit. So basically, we just need to, you finish that up, get you a publisher, boom, and people are going to buy
I hope
that.
they buy that book up.
And when you finish that, let's have you back on the show, and we'll produce that, or whatever, not produce, but we'll get it out to the world, whatever. We'll send it out.
Yes,
Yeah,
we need
right?
to do that. Yep.
I know how it is to be finishing a book, but you're further along than me.
Oh.
I have 2 books that are done, and one book is 27 books squished into one book.
Ooh.
So it's like a Shel
Nobody understands your math.
Nobody.
Renee.
It's girl math. No, it's like it's gonna
Renee
be
math.
like Shel Silverstein, like a giant poem book. It's all poems. So 27 books squished into one, and then my second book is just like a bunch of other poems.
Oh,
So I got a poem. I got poem books. So we definitely need to collab, do something.
Yes.
I don't even know, but it is so cool. You were at the. So you've been at
You're
the.
you're trying to ride on all of Joel's coatails here.
I'm like,
gonna
Joel,
be at the,
Joel,
I'm gonna be at
can
your
you get me
event.
on
I'm
the
gonna be
show
at
because
the-
I'm a horrible cook.
Oh, yes, I
Listen.
can. Let's make your audition tape. Yes, I'm gonna pop my head up like whack-a-mole and be like, "It's me again," but I don't want to
It's
be
me
on
again,
your show.
but Renee should be on.
Renee should be on your show because she made me some food and I gagged and goofed.
It was bad, and the problem is I didn't really like my mom. My mom's an amazing cook, and I just didn't have like a. Did you have a chef or a mom or?
My mother was a single mother for a long time before she got married, so she had to be a chef.
So she just knew how to cook really well.
She
That's
just
so
had to
amazing.
provide, and she did. So
Moms
She didn't
are
teach
the
you anything though, huh?
best.
no, because
doesn't
my
be
mother's
like
also
that.
a teacher, so teachers. They always want to know more than the student.
Right, the grasshopper has not become the teacher.
Right.
No, I mean, and when you have someone loving like that, that's just taking care of you, it's like, that's what makes their heart warm to do. And so it's like you don't really find yourself being like learning how to do what they're doing because you're just enjoying what they're doing, right? So it's like I don't know. I mean, I can cook breakfast really good, breakfast sandwiches. Cricket.
I need a cricket sound effect.
That is literally it. So I'm pretty bad.
And
I'm
she's
pretty
talking
bad
about the kind that you just microwave. They're in like individually wrapped packages and you stick in the microwave. That's
no,
what
like
she's talking
back
about.
when we first got together, like 7 years
Hey
ago,
now.
I was making
Hey.
him breakfast
We
sandwiches.
talked about this is a professional
I would
relationship.
Be, oh yeah, we're not allowed to be married on camera.
Oh,
Anyways,
not
we're not
married.
married. But what's it called? Common law. You know what I'm saying?
Nope,
But,
not a thing in Indiana.
Shit, but yeah, no, like sausage, fried bologna, bacon, egg, all in a sandwich. It's like a lot, like really big, gross sandwiches. That's like all I can do.
Just drape it with cheese.
And most people be like, "That's disgusting," and then I think some people be like, "This is fire." In my mind, I mean, obviously it's fire,
It's an
right?
acquired
But,
taste.
but that's all I got, though. I mean, I think I can make biscuits and gravy.
Oh, well, gravy's hard to make.
Right, you got to make that home.
So
It's stressful at first,
It's gotta
right?
be lumpy.
He just
and
called you
curdy.
out.
And then it just turns into something else, like a dang butterfly or something, like a caterpillar, like turned into a butterfly. I mean, like gravy is hard to master.
It has to stick on the spoon.
The giveaway
if you
has
fling
ended.
it and it comes off, you ain't
It's
done.
not good. Yours was my fave that you chose to do orange chicken, and I thought that was great. Like, it's the best. I literally get orange chicken everywhere I go.
Well, they like tricked us because they asked us to make something that was a comfort food to us. So I accidentally said the most difficult thing to make, which is orange chicken, homemade noodles. I said the word homemade, and I was like, oh.
You're like, why did I say this?
Yeah. And then if you notice on the show, like I made like pasta from a box noodles and covered up my homemade noodles. So the big mutant maggot noodles that you see.
I saw the noodles. They were like,
it's like, where'd those pretty ones come from? Because I boiled some pretty ones to cover up the others, but they still found with their fork the bottom.
That was like
of the barrel.
At the end of the first episode, what was the dude's name? He was making the burger. He had the bacon on his burger.
Oh.
And he made it through.
Spoiler alert.
He was funny. I thought he was so funny. What were you saying, Joel?
Spoiler alert.
Well, it was at the very end of the first episode. They had the three of them or four of them had the burgers or whatever. They had to make.
And he left the paper on the burger.
He left the paper on the burger.
Lord,
he was cracking me. Yeah, serious. Yes.
I thought it was a Band-Aid at first. I dry heaved a little bit.
I was like, his burger's the best. That's how I would do it. Was the bacon and whatnot. And poor little, just Steve. Yeah, Steve was great. Is that his name, Steve?
Oh, Steve. Yes.
With the potatoes. He's like, I put them in the microwave, and then it's just like this wet bowl of like hard potatoes.
Just trying to do magic tricks the whole time.
I am so excited to see the second episode. Seriously, I'm dying.
Yes, because it's all about physical boot camp. So
you went through Ish.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
I had broke my hand before the show.
Really?
And so actually, when I was going to sign the contract to be on the show, they said, is everything good or whatever? And I was like, oh yeah. Little did they know I was in rehab. I had to skip rehab to come to this.
Right.
So all those moves with the knife I was doing, and then the backflips and the cartwheels I was doing.
Cartwheels?
Yeah, I mean,
and
like I was really, well, you can't forget the twirls.
You have to have the twirls.
Yeah, but I fell during the second episode.
Oh no, baby!
Yes, and I thought for a second there that I broke my hand again, and so I was.
And you're
so
like,
scared.
I'm not fitting to be eliminated right now for this.
Right, so I had to play it off.
Oh my gosh!
Because you can't be a liability.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my gosh. That
like
is
that
so
one.
Crazy.
That one. The one girl was. She was cutting the head of cabbage, and she's just like got it jammed in there like this, and she just wrenches around, and like a grip or something comes in, a production assistant or whatever comes in. He's like, you were going to hurt yourself. And he's like coming in there with his clipboard and everything. He's like, here's how you cut it. That
cabbage did not look like a cabbage, though. Even not, like, to me, it was like purple, and I was like, whoa.
Right.
Well, that's what cabbages look like.
I know. I just think the show is so brilliant and funny, and I love the little comedic things that they add to that just to make it even more I am obsessed. Seriously.
But I do want to assure everyone that nobody is acting, because as you know, when there is a timer, you barely have time to think.
Oh my gosh.
So you really are at your natural and you are just trying to give them the best that you can. And so there is no acting. It is authentic, and we are all just filthy, fabulous mess.
Yes. Oh, the show is incredible. Everyone's personality. It just really was. Like, from the second one, I was like, I'm into this. Like, and then we just were binging it. And so we are going to watch the whole thing. But so you should have won, though. This made me mad.
I know.
Well, I mean, we don't know. What do you mean? We don't know who won.
I may have one.
We only watched the first episode. Yeah. We don't know who.
You're like, you may have one.
I accidentally.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, how you don't know anyway, unless you cheated somehow. We only watched the first episode.
I mean, it's all kind of winning, right? Like, just being on the show with those people.
Wait a minute.
Here we go.
Right.
I get the
participation award. No, you deserve better, baby. Not the ribbon.
I don't want the ribbon.
Not the ribbon, baby. We want that fat cash bag.
Okay. Rub me my money, my coins.
Listen. Oh my gosh. Yeah. One of the who was the lobster girl that was crying about the lobster that she had to kill?
Chelsko.
Yeah, Chelsko. She is so cute. And
I don't want to kill
no, not her. Who's the rocker? Like, she looks like Kate Hudson.
Oh, Just Money. That's Eddie Money's daughter.
Eddie Money's daughter. Take me home tonight. I don't want to let you go till I see the night. Yes! I was thinking she does look just like, she's so beautiful, and she looks just like Eddie Money, but I was thinking she looks like Kate Hudson, so I was like, is Kate Hudson and Eddie Money married at one point? And so no. But just everyone on the show has their own personality. It's super cool. I mean, I can't, so you had Chef Ann Burnell and then Chef Tiffany Derry. These are two legends. It was crazy, right? They just they cook stuff right in front of you and you're like, not recreate it. I mean, like the pressure, right? How were your note-taking skills during that?
So my note-taking skills was every single syllable that comes out of that mouth of yours.
You be writing that?
Written down.
Thank you.
But for some reason, it looked like a who's it and what's it galore, honey. I was in the world of wonders, the cave of wonders, honey.
What did I write down?
Yes, I had no idea. It was just going in circles.
They went through it hella fast.
Yeah, they did for people who can't even make a toast. Like, you can't even toast a piece of bread. So.
Absolutely. And then Sirius would be like, I thought you wanted the bacon medium rare. there too, or whatever. They were like,
yeah,
stop.
so he was like, I medium cooked it.
The
as in
bacon.
did not.
Yeah, I did not cook the bacon. No, the show is brilliant.
So
Oh my goodness.
That's not the only thing Joel has done. His is his IMDb page, and got a list of credits there. Known for River Beauty, This Tunnel South, Mayberry Man, Romantically Hopeless. What is your? Can you want to mention any of these other things you've been a part of? Any other honorable mentions? Or
Yes, River Beauty is actually a movie that is produced by Butch Patrick, Eddie Munster. From the Munsters, yeah. So he wanted to make a horror flick, so I play a very gooberish role where I kind of bring that cameo in, and it's just kind of fun because I have a death scene. I will get that spoiler alert.
Yes.
Someone kills me off in a horror movie.
That's
I'm
awful,
like,
baby. Why would you
I'm
spoil
sure
that?
Everybody wants to.
No, they don't. You would be the last one standing if it was reality.
Oh, well, thank you.
I've been dying to do a death scene lately just to get my like a real. I don't know. I'm just
I can help you with that.
Let's get super tipsy and just.
That's how they all.
And then do a death scene in an alley.
Yeah.
You know,
What
do it a
in
few
the-
times. I don't know. That must be really hard. How did you do
So
that?
I'll have to send a text and be like, "Hey, want to do a death scene?"
Literally.
At like 2:30 a.m. Just random.
Anytime.
And, you'll be like,
and I'll be
yes!
like, absolutely.
Right.
There's bright things in our future. I'm already.
You better also CC me on that text because she'll go forever without reading the text. She's horrible.
I'm
Tell
literally
'em.
worse, but
Yeah.
but if it was you though, I'll be good.
I'd be like,
I'll
Renee,
be
did you
good.
see the text?
Seriously, even my best friends, my mom, they're just like, "You alive, bitch?" You know what I mean? I'm like, "I saw you." I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm born in the 90s, but I feel like I'm born in the 1200s or some shit. Like like, what are phones? I just miss Nokias and Razors and Razors were okay. What was the one? Yeah, Nokia. That was the shit.
The BlackBerry flip
The
phone.
BlackBerry. That's what I was thinking of. And then the little keyboard ones and the
Ooh.
chocolates.
Remember when you had to push the button like several times to get to a different letter or number?
Yes.
I do not want those
so
days back.
Fun. And I didn't have a phone till I was pretty, I was like 17 when I finally got my first car, my first phone. I was like rotten child. Like my mom was like, "You ain't getting no car and you ain't getting no phone, B." Like I was bad. I was bad. And so I finally got that. Do you remember like MapQuest, like driving around with like MapQuest, like before phones?
Yes, I do.
That was so freeing but scary AF though. Like kids these days don't understand the MapQuest situation. You make one wrong turn, it's over.
Well, and going to AAA and getting the book. There was a whole book.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh Lord.
Yeah, like Rand McNally, right?
Yeah.
That was one of the. That was like the main publisher of those maps. Rand McNally, and fold them out. They'd be like this big.
Oh, the maps.
Driving down the road with this in your face.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's such vibes.
Back in the day.
It's good vibes. And that's what, the movie that you were in, with the goober
Which
and
one?
everything, like
Mayberry Man?
the Andy Griffith, like this means so much to millions and millions of people. Like you're an icon to them. Like how does that even feel? That's so cool that you got to play such a big part of this culture, really,
Well, what's amazing about Mayberry Man is that it's actually executive produced by Dixie Griffith, which is Andy's daughter, and
awesome.
Karen Knotts is actually in it, which is Don Knotts' daughter.
Oh, that was they introduced her, but I wondered if that was really her.
Yes, and so that's amazing because they have it to where they are making sure that their family's legacy is still holding true to that classic. And so many families who watched the original Andy Griffith show now have their grandchildren who are 12 years old watching and interested, so it brings homage to the classic. But then Mayberry Man has over 1 million views on YouTube, so period.
Bam.
And you were a producer on it, huh?
Yes, I was.
Oh my
I gave my creative insight. So, anything that you feel was a little bit off or quirky, that was probably me.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool to get just these giant things under your belt, like producer, like what I'm saying, actor, director, whatever, like all
Reality
this stuff.
star royalty.
Writer.
Yes. Well, I want to tell you just a funny story though. So at the beginning, when I went to Hollywood, I didn't have a place to live, and so I threw all my stuff in the car, as people would imagine you do, and your tires roll over the state line before you worry about where you're going to have a roof.
Yeah.
And so
What am
I
I
was
doing?
like, oh yeah, I'm here now. And so with that, when I went to these auditions, I was invited by friends, used to be friends. And so they were like,
No
hey,
longer bye.
yeah, they were like, hey, I'm going to NBC Universal for this audition, and would you like to go? And I was like, oh, I'll go with you as support. And I would sit in the lobby, and that's how I was booking my stuff. I would get it, and they would come out with no contract, and they'd see me with a stack of papers. I already signed on. I was sitting in the lobby. The casting directors come out, and they get their coffee, and they have nothing on their schedule, so they're like, hey, you, come here. And then they talk to you about the show, and then you get it.
Gosh,
so
that's incredible. Just being there in person just did everything.
Right. Someone who, like, to these friends, I bless you, child, because you tried it. But so they put forth all their effort and energy, and but sometimes it can just fall into your lap, I guess. And I don't know, it's just kind of weird.
Absolutely. And it's not always about who you know or what how talented you are, this and that. I found that to be like so many talented people never even see the light of day, but it's kind of like even luck, or like who just who you run into, or just fate, kind of, like that you were in that lobby and that they came out to get coffee. Like, I mean, it's just that you were there that created that opportunity. That's pretty cool.
Yes. And if you watch From Beyond on Hulu, it's a huge thing for Huluween, but it's on Hulu all year round.
I love Huluween. OMG.
Yes, this is a paranormal thing. I do a seance.
Stop. I'm
and
so
I have
excited.
Most emotional moment of the season, everyone. Yes.
What show?
You cry.
It's called From Beyond.
From Beyond.
And I do the ugly cry. It's hideous, actually. I break down crying. But we do a seance, and it's actually amazing because it was filmed like a decade ago. So you may be like, ooh, he looks snatched and tight. No, I didn't visit my doctor. That was just filmed a decade ago.
You are so cute. Oh my gosh, that's incredible though. I love spooky stuff, seriously. And Halloween is amazing because that movie playlist with all the scary stuff that you need for Halloween, right?
Oh, yes.
I like live for it when they come out. I think every platform should have that playlist for like scary movies, because that's my life. You coming over when I have my Halloween party? It's insane.
Oh yes,
it's bad.
Well, we have to play From Beyond. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
seriously,
not
we should
be that person.
No, I'll play.
Hey, we have to put my theme show on.
No, we will, and everyone will be like, "Oh my gosh, yes!" Yeah. That's so crazy. Like how vulnerable though to cry and like just I feel like. Did you watch American Horror Story?
I did. I love American Horror Story.
Yes. Okay, so I forget her name, but she played Nurse Ratched in that other show. But she's like in the hotel season, she be always crying and crying constantly, and I feel like that's something I could play, because like when my tears be rolling, they go gush like sociopathic tears, just, and I just feel like I could play a character that's like either always crying or like, I don't know, but I've never tried it. So like, did you feel like vulnerable or something? Like, how did you get yourself, you've got a crew around you, you've got millions of people, did you just have to put yourself in that mindset on set?
So what happened was, and I don't know what people's belief systems are, so no disrespect. However, the seance was authentically real. I secretly was told to bring something of who I wanted to summon forth, right? Mm-hmm. So I brought a moo cow, and I tried to trick the casting and tell them that will bring forth my father, which it did bring forth my father. However, they said there's someone else that wants to talk to you, and I was like, what? And it was my grandma, and that's who I meant to bring forth, and no one knew that. It was my own trick to see if the seance would be real.
Oh my
so that I would know personally. So that crying was not supposed to happen. I was supposed to just be like, oh, I'm at a seance.
I'm deceased. And so you just naturally were like, it just affected you. And I'm sure that made it all the better.
Well, they brought forth the exact specifics of my grandma too, of memories that we have. Mm-hmm. We took care of this rose bush and worked in the flower beds together, and they brought up the roses, and that she wants to give you roses now for all that you did for her. And then also, before I walked in to film, out of the corner of my eye, there was a hummingbird that was fluttering in the middle of Los Angeles, which does not happen.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, hummingbirds are not here.
I love hummingbirds.
In Compton?
Yeah, no, they're not here.
Yeah. And so the hummingbird, when I tried to take a picture, I even think I say it on the show, I'm like, I tried to take a picture, but there was no like pixelation or something. Like it didn't show up in the picture.
It's like a vampire hummingbird.
Yes, but
that is so cool.
During the seance, he said that hummingbirds are the sign of her. So if you ever see them, then that's the sign of her. That was after I saw them that same day.
You're
before
like,
filming.
stop it. This is too much.
It was too much because no one even knew that she had passed or anything.
And you had kept it all on low because you were trying to figure out this whole
Didn't tell
seance
a
thing was
single
even
person,
real.
not even a friend or family that I was ever going to talk about it.
Man, that is
Is that the show right there on the screen?
Yes, there's From
The
Beyond.
TV series?
Yes.
Yay.
From
Nice.
Beyond.
We'll have to check that out.
Oh, absolutely.
yes.
I love spooky
Look, you
stuff
got, like,
that.
top
Seances,
billing right
I'm
there.
down.
Joel.
Oh, yes. See, like
Look at you. It stars you, baby.
No big deal.
Right there on the front.
Yes, so it's episode 4 for the seance, but in that story you'll learn a lot more about me, the road before Mayberry, because we all are all just the product of our traumas, and we can have traumas on different levels. Some of us survived Hurricane Katrina. It wasn't me, but I'm just saying, like, we all have different traumas and things that we go through, and so it's just lovely for me even to be able to look back at that, because if you see it says 2011, so actually I said a decade, but that was a little bit longer than that. And
Who's counting?
Yeah, who's counting? And so it's nice to see.
So cool.
And for me to know, like, when I watch it, I see that moment, and then I'm like, oh, but all the things that have happened since. So
That
just
is wild
was
to
that's
like
crazy.
just on set, like this craziness just like, you know, unfolded right there. That's some real life stuff right there. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I love it.
How so with all the acting and the TV shows and stuff that you're doing, like, how often? I mean, you live here in Indianapolis, but are you back and forth, or do you audition from here? Like, tell us a little bit about that process of getting some of these roles.
All right, so some advice that I'm going to give everybody is that you know, the roles are out there and you have no competition for you. Right. We think that we do because we are our own, you know, moderator in our head, but nobody's saying that there's any competition for you, baby. You're the only one. And so with that,
like a snowflake, like just a unique you.
Or like a butterfly, you know, no same pattern or something. Like, you're just you. And so basically, you know, make the goal of every night before you lay your head on your pillow, put in for like 5 castings, because what you're doing is you're falling asleep with hope, and then you're waking up to the excitement of, I put myself out there. What kind of joy is that to wake up to? Right. And do it every day, or, you know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, from Monday through Friday, if you put that in 5 each night, you just did 25. So 25 casting are looking at you. And you're offering your signature product. And so that's what I do. I do turn things down only, and it's not to be like puff my collar. It's because you have to also know I have no collar. It's the see-through mesh. But and I was going to show my baloney nipples, but I decided not to do that. Hey, that's another
Either
show
way,
after
would have been
dark.
by After Dark.
The FCC was like,
right. We're gonna bleep those out. My whole body would have been bleeped out. You just would have seen my little bouffant up top, my little hair. And you would have been like, it's just a blur with the hair. But for that, so I audition, and then
you turn down some things,
Well, I do, and it's because you have to align. So right now, to be honest, I am fully focused on aligning with the Mayberry feel. However, I did think that Worst Cooks, that was one of the requirements, was if I do this, you have to show those pictures and talk about, you have to tie it into Mayberry somehow. Okay. Because
you're like, gladly, right?
Yeah, you know, you're not about to you know, go off course too much.
Tell us what you did, right? Yeah.
And so there's that, but I work off the coast or wherever it's filming or whatever. But so on social media, I actually put a post up where I was like, I will actually help people with auditions, and even submit your video and stuff for you, help you write it and stuff to put your best you forward, because we're too in our heads. So sometimes someone as an audience can see what you have to offer.
Right.
And so that's what I'm entering into as well.
We're our own worst enemy, right?
Yes.
I feel like everybody's like that, but some people more than others, maybe. Like me, I'd be like in a cage of my own mind, you know what I mean? So it's refreshing to see like a free spirited someone, and it's so true. It's like these positive affirmations, really important. So you're putting out all these. Are you doing monologues? Are you doing like different things and sending them out there?
So a lot of the times, it's just questions on how you would react, and a secret to that is reality TV always regurgitate, just like in class, like with a teacher. You just regurgitate back to the teacher, and then she's like A+. Well, with casting, they'll ask you a question, and you always regurgitate the question back. So you don't just answer the question with your answer. You say the question in your answer. You lead into your answer with their question, and then it looks more like a proper answer. Yeah, because they're like, no, wait a minute, that might work, or that makes sense.
Like they heard, like you heard them or something. Like you heard what they were asking.
Well, and they fall in love with themselves. So they're like, I'm secretly trying to cast myself, honey, and you remind me of me type thing. So you try to use their words against, and you see in their questions what they're looking for. You see in their description of the roles of the show what it's about. You know, if it's like, we're looking for outrageous personalities, then you say, ain't nothing outrageous more than me, honey. You know, that's how you lead into it. And then they're like, well, baby, let me see.
This is what I'm looking for.
Right. Okay, I need to see all that.
Now I need to see more.
Yeah.
I love it. I've never done a casting call or anything, and I have this weird mindset, and Jason's like, this is not real. So tell me if this is real. If I made I believe that you can kind of do wherever you want to do from wherever. And a lot of people, I'm sure you've heard of a lot of people hating on Indianapolis. Indianapolis corn, blah, blah, blah. Like all my friends do and stuff. And I've just always been so obsessed with Indianapolis. I find it so beautiful and special. And I would love to make like a home base here, of course. But like, do you have to be in person to make these casting calls? Can we create some reels for me and send them out? I just feel like as long as you're sending out, you never know who's going to open that email, right?
It's not quite what I said. What I was saying was, when there's a movie that is going to be in production, like in California, for example,
they'll want you to
and
be
you're
there.
not, and you're not a resident in the area. Chances are they're not going to, and you're living in Indianapolis.
But my point is,
in spite of what you say, like, no, I'll be willing to travel. It's like, well, a lot could happen in between.
I just feel like
now.
they're looking for a face, right? Like if they see my video and they say, that is the face that we want. We don't care where she's at. If she's in Egypt, like we'll fly her in. You know what I mean?
What are your thoughts on that, Joel? Is that
am I being dumb? Like, do I need to go out to do this?
No, you absolutely can be here and make it happen. I'll tell you why. Because I pounded the pavement in California, but yet what does more justice for me is the Mayberry, is the Worst Cooks. And with those two alone, I got those from being here. So it has nothing to do with being somewhere. Now, however, so when a place is saying, we're going to film in Atlanta or LA or New York,
you got to be moving
there.
If you're going to be willing.
Number one, they need to cover that cost is what it is. But if it's a big opportunity and you're going to be alongside whoever, and you think that, okay, well, this makes sense for me to make it work on my own, you can voice to them, I actually... Just say this, everybody. I'm actually in the area all the time. My mother lives there, and so I visit her all the time, and
it's fine.
And so I'm gonna be there anyway. Hey,
you are everything.
Anyway.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Just you have to, reassure them, tell them what they want to hear. Like it don't matter that I'm here. I'll be there.
And I'll send you my Delta ticket to show, baby. I'm on my way, honey.
On the way.
So
I got the ticket.
Why would I have wasted that out on me?
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. I know there's great aspects to both. I just, the means and stuff. You don't really have the means necessarily to be going to these go-sees and traveling to do this as much as I would like to. But I just feel like if we got me a reel under my, film a few death scenes, some different, just crazy.
You're just going to be dying in every single one of your films.
Well,
Renee's dying again.
I told Joel before the show, I woke up with a crick in my neck a few days ago, and now it's fine pretty much. But yesterday, I was seriously like screaming bloody murder and crying, and it's so dramatic. And so, I don't know. I'd love to do some. I just think that's wonderful. You did a death scene. That's great. What happened? How did you die? Were you like?
Spoiler.
Was it hard to stay still?
Well, it was, and it was hard not to giggle because I'm being eaten alive. So,
another spoiler. Come on.
Well, but that's like,
I'm not gonna watch this movie now because I know how you die.
You're screaming.
I know where you die, how you die.
You're
when
being
you die.
eaten alive. You're screaming. Oh my gosh, that would be so. That'd be
literally,
so fun to film that.
They're like giggling the whole time, but I'm not supposed to giggle, and I'm supposed to be serious, like I'm being eaten. And then I started feeling like it's about to be on like Pornhub or something, because I was like, now wait a minute, well y'all don't even see no red blinking light. So I was getting a little bit perturbed.
You're like, this scene is very long. Shit.
I know, That one just got done, and he's
just
smoking
like,
a cigarette.
keep going. You're just like, like, okay, I'm dead.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
gushing.
And now the creature has no costume on. Like, what is really going on in here?
I think you guys
so
should
fun.
do a death scene right now after eating your chicken, that little orange
He
chicken.
still thinks you're a bad cook. You're an amazing cook.
No,
This
I said
was
act
good.
like you're, dying. Like you got poisoned.
Oh, it is like super orange. Whew, it just
Yeah, and look at your
off the screen.
Wait, show me your finger.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Look at this.
My finger is orange from this.
Yeah.
It looks like we were eating some Cheeto Puffs. Like, getting to the bottom of the bag. That is crazy.
Hey, you got to make it orange. Listen, it's
Yes.
got to be orange. Like
It does.
oh my god! And
Just
that,
in time for Easter, I tell you.
right?
Let's
they
see your
made, like,
fingers, Renee.
They made like a little
Yep.
meme. Then they were like Joel's orange chicken, and then it was like from space, and it was just like
Right.
like little
Hovering
orange
with
dot.
NASA. We can communicate with them. Just go like this, like a beam of light. And they'll be like, oh my God.
We
they
see
eating
it.
Joel's chicken.
There is no. I love it. I love it. And like seriously, like I make the best buffalo chicken dip, and it reminds me of this.
Oh,
so
yes.
I'm gonna add
It is
some orange food
really
coloring
good.
into my
With
buffalo
hint of
chicken
lime
dip.
chips.
Because it should be more orange.
It
You do it, it's orange chicken.
Oh, no.
Let's go.
Okay, and I'm the only Latino that doesn't like spice. So see, I'm sweating
I
just
do
thinking
not
about it.
like spices. No. A quick story.
Oh, here we
This
go.
guy's a psychopath. We traveled
But that's a
across
different
America in 2016.
Oh, good job. You said
and
travel.
I know. Usually I say we walked
We were
across
part
America.
of a walk across
Yeah.
America.
It was these two guys that walked across America, and they walked 30 miles a day for 4 months. It was crazy. Right across, Route 40, split America in half. And me and Jason were the camera crew team that followed them. I tried walking one time. I made it 12 miles and literally deceased myself. I was like unalive.
Oh yes.
I was like, and I was the only girl, only young person on the crew, and like,
hey,
I thought it'd be fine. I just saying, you know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
like at the time, this was like, this was like 7-8 years ago.
2016.
Yeah, but you're thinking you're a young little spring chicken in your 20s. You're like, okay, these guys are, like 40, 45, 50, 55. Like, I can definitely walk some miles. But my body gave out. Like, they had to train themselves to walk. They walked 30 miles a day.
For years. I mean, 2 or 3 years leading up to the walk.
Oh my God,
they
it
were
was crazy,
training.
but I didn't think. I mean,
Altitude
it's so
training and
crazy.
everything.
And Jason has always loved heat, like extreme heat, like hottest Buffalo Wild Wings ass wings.
Shout out to
Don't-
Tijuana Flats and Fishers.
Yeah, I mean, and so we found this little hole in the wall bar that's like hottest burger
In
in
Kansas
America.
or Arkansas? I can't remember. I'm going to have to look
It
that
was
up
like
again.
this little wooden bar, God, and it was like the only thing in the whole town. And he had to sign a waiver, and then
Okay, I'll take it from here. So it was so when I signed the waiver, and the burger was so spicy that while he was making it in the kitchen, the fumes from the oven and them doing the patties was making like other people in the bar in the
we couldn't even
they were
be
they were
in
like,
the bar.
oh,
We
why
were
are my eyes
crying.
burning? Everyone's
Something's
eyes were
wrong with
burning.
this guy, yeah, and
Yeah.
tell him about the death pickles.
And then there was a death pickle. But
There
I
was
ate that
homemade
whole
death
burger
pickles.
with a smile on my face.
But he was
It
crying though,
mwah.
Joel. He was crying and sweating.
No. It wasn't. I wasn't crying. I was just sweating.
But everyone in the bar was crying from him
But that's
eating
good
that
heat.
burger. Like we couldn't even be. There was like maybe like 10 people in the bar, and we were all.
I'm not trying to
We
pretend
all
like-
had to go outside. It was so messed up.
I'm not trying to pretend like it doesn't affect me. I mean, it does, but it's
I am
like,
the
it makes you feel
opposite.
alive. You know
I'm
what I
like- I
mean?
do not
Like it's
like
just
heat at
ramping you
all.
up. Yeah.
I did not like
He
heat
was
at all.
crying from his eye ducts.
He was crying. His
I
little
wasn't
tear ducts
crying.
were
Sweating from his eye
He was just sweating, yeah,
was
and
sweating
like
on
and
my
like
head. My
profusely.
bald head.
And I was like, "Are you okay?" And he ate the whole thing. It was crazy. And the homemade death pickles, just ridiculous. I do
wanna
not
go
like
back.
heat like that.
Let's take a road trip. Go back.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Joel.
Kick in the door.
So if they want to buy your candles, Facebook, Instagram, hit you up
Yes.
on the DM.
Everyone just hit me up at Reality Star Royalty on Facebook or Instagram, the official goober. I will also freely help whoever wants to pursue their dreams and goals because, like I say, you are your only product. You are unique. So,
Joel, I need some help, and I'm gonna
You're like, I
we're
need
gonna
some
hang
help.
out. We're gonna hang out, and
we're gonna make this happen.
and we'll do trade or something, or I'll pay you. Let's go. Like,
and you're
like,
gonna audition for Worst Cooks.
is that a thing? I can audition. Yeah, Yeah, because I seriously.
I mean,
really
they're
bad.
in 27 seasons. They're probably not going to start anytime soon.
You could put a word in
No,
movie.
they're casting right now. Let me tell you, they're casting for people who are crafty and talented. Oh, we're getting somewhere.
Oh.
Crafty and talented, but not in the kitchen. And
Literally
so
me.
I already know yours. You can do your
suck.
dueling pianos and you're singing, but you're like, but I suck at cooking. And then we can have a reunion show between us.
OMG.
That's
If
what we
you
need to
can
do.
put in a word for me, for Nene, I will definitely send in my audition video. That would be so funny, right?
yes.
Like, God, it's just crazy because, like, the different, like, people you meet and stuff, you never know what, could happen. So,
No, and I do think that, there are other people on there who are going to have their talents and abilities. You are signed to the network and they will see what
Give
you
you
pull
some-
out. And
yeah.
so
opportunities, baby.
you just never know, like, what will come next.
The show's so clever, too. So funny. I've not seen one like it where it really is funny. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yes, and people do wonder about the acting part, and I'm like, really,
This
with
is real.
Steve? like
Like,
come on now,
Steve is Steve is Steve.
Steve is Steve, honey. Like, you ain't ever had no uncle like Steve.
That's exactly what a good actor would say.
I'm so glad he didn't get eliminated. He was so
believable.
funny.
I know.
And I think he's one of the worst, right, cooks. And so, like, maybe they take something, turn it into something, give him little skills or something.
I mean, he
teach him
had
how to
me-
cook potatoes.
Oh, that 3-foot
Shit.
baguette. For a
She said they take pills for this.
curve. She goes, I think there's a medicine for this.
Yes. Why was it this big?
It
and
was
it
just
looked
like
like
a
a horseshoe.
And he crammed it in the microwave. So it's just
And he was
don't cut it in
microwaving
half.
his-
Just
he was microwaving
yeah.
his potatoes.
bread in the microwave is horrible.
Oh, Lord.
Get the-
Yeah, but he microwaved the bread like at the first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she came by when they were still cooking stuff and she's like, what's up with the bread? He's like, well, I just microwaved it. It was like 30 minutes before.
Right.
I was like, Steve.
Just toasting it.
It's such a clever show.
Yeah.
And Joel, thank you so much for being on the show, and thank you for bringing your wonderful orange
Yeah,
chicken.
you're very
Of
thoughtful.
course.
Joel signed a couple of these things. Renee, show yours over there. It's signed. I don't know if you can see it. Here, let me switch to this one.
And March 16th, I will be at the IAA show, the Indoor Antique Advertising Show at the fairgrounds. So I will be signing.
When is
pictures
that?
at
What date?
March 16th.
March 16th.
March 16th.
Oh.
And I'll be in the entryway right as you come in. Before you get your ticket, you're going to see me.
Listen, I'm getting a ticket with me and my mommy, and hopefully Jolly will come if he's not got a shoot, and I will see you there.
March 16th. I think I'm out of town.
March
Wait.
16th.
Oh, wait. No, that's Saturday. We have something on Saturday.
It's already March.
That's your that's that dinner thing at your uncle's spaghetti night.
Oh, sketty night. We finally got my uncle. My mom has 5 brothers, and they always have the sketty night, and no kids if kids are allowed or whatever. Even though we be like old as shit.
We've been blessed.
Yeah, and
with
so finally we got
invitation
drawn from the hat, and I guess it's just this wild ass sketty night with my uncles, my 5 uncles, and my mom. So
I've been working for 7 years to try to get the spaghetti night.
but that starts really late. We're coming though. What time is
no,
your
it doesn't. It starts at 6.
The event starts at like 10 a.m.
Oh, sweet.
Boom.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Look, he's like,
I'm
no.
coming to see Joel. Listen.
No,
and
that shouldn't- yeah, that shouldn't
the
count.
Christmas gift and hobby show is so funny. I probably just walked right by you, and
Oh,
I didn't.
yes.
And we didn't know each other.
And I'm kind of doing some type of master plan where for the next Christmas gift and hobby show, I want to bring some of the spoiled rotten characters back and do like a panel, a Q&A, and have like a meet and greet in Indy. I think that
People
would be
will
lovely.
love that. Like,
Nice.
you should get that into Comic-Con and stuff like that too. We
Yeah.
have connects and stuff. Maybe we can get you in there. But like, I mean, all of the cons would be loving that.
Yes.
Right?
Well, I mean, Goober is the ultimate cosplay because look at this right here. This transforms into Mayberry somehow. I don't know how.
So
It's in there.
versatile.
Okay, maybe it's hiding in the crack of that ass, but it's so there.
That's like me when I get ready for the show. Just turn fabulous in 1 minute. Like, bam!
And you're like, hello.
Like, here I am,
Yes.
darling. Of course. We fabulous all the time.
Oh, yes. So my next goal is, and maybe y'all can help me, we need to get the villain out of me because I want to be on like Traders or something.
Absolutely.
Or I want to be like in the Big Brother
Like
house
Gotham or something.
Just,
You
I
know
want to be the
something?
villain. I want to,
Yes.
I want to tell them like, hey, I eat tapioca pudding and do macrame with the baby boomers, honey. So then they're going to be like, oh, you're no threat. I love you. And then I'll be
And
like,
then bam.
I'm no threat. And then as I give them a hug, like, baby, I'm sending you home. sending you all the way home.
Stab.
The Mayberry and me packed your bags.
Seriously, it took me a long time to realize that I'm more of a villain than a hero, right?
Yes.
Because like my whole life I was like, I would be the best, Wonder Woman or hero, whatever. And then I'm just like, I'm straight up Harley Quinn to the core, baby. And I love what's her name? John Blank. Anyways, not Gal Gadot. She played Wonder Woman, but Harley Quinn. Why am I drawing Jolly? Who played?
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you saying?
Ooh, you're gonna have
Anyways,
a table.
But I just be like, I'm a villain, and I would love to play a villain part too. I mean, it's just so fun.
But see, then like I'll tell whoever I send home to come on your show, and then they can have to say, Goober sent me home. That's so funny. Now you got sent home by Goober.
Absolutely.
Y'all can't do better than that.
You got sent home by Goober. Listen,
okay.
You better get your life if you got sent home by Goober. Well, that's so exciting. There's so many amazing things in your future. Your candles. I'm buying 50. And thank you just for being you and just being so inspirational. I mean, you literally are a badass celebrity, one of a kind, wonderfully talented soul. But that's just so apparent. You're just like, you're like a little sunshine ray.
Well, thank you. I
especially with that shirt on.
Yes. This is just the inside of me on the outside is what it is. But no, I really do love, see, that's what I did before. I helped the major personalities from Bad Girls Club, from Flavor of Love, Rock of Love, pursue on their stuff. And so then I just got distracted by my own. But I would love to get back to that and kind of like just guide people, help them, and connect them with their opportunities. I have no problem because, I'm me always. So even if we're going out for the same show, honey, you ain't a threat.
That's such a good outlook to realize too. I know it's so stressful for some, I don't know, like actors and artists and stuff to go to these callings and stuff. But people think, you have so much competition. You do. But if you think about it like the way you do, you don't, because you're the only you out there. You cannot be replicated. So it's so specific what these different what they're looking for, right? They're looking for something so specific for a reality show or for a movie or for whatever. It's like, so sometimes you just have to fit that part, and sometimes you do, and you get that part.
So think about it this way. This is giving homage to the Indianapolis Zoo. But if you and I and Jason go to the zoo tomorrow, you're going to have what you want to see. I'm going to always want to see the flamingos. And then Jason's going to have what he wants to see. And it's all going to be different.
Bears,
for everyone.
Tigers.
But the zoo is the whole encapsulation.
The zoo is Hollywood.
Gorillas.
Yeah.
And we all want to see
every sense of the word.
Something different. Yes. So it's just like, got to be specific for that part. The flamingos are my fave too.
And I can't sway anybody else on, hey, no, you should like this or you should want
why
to
don't
see
you
this.
like the flamingos the best?
Why can't this be the one? And it's like, so just imagine if each of us were doing a show. The flamingo would be my star. You would have the orangutan. You would have.
He would have the rhino.
Plenty of room for everybody.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Absolutely.
People need to, you know what it is? I want everyone to stand up and I want them to step to the left, step backward, and step to the right. Get out your own way.
Boom!
Get out of your own way.
Do a little square almost. Yes. Yeah. Get out your own way.
You were in your own way.
And it's so.
Not you, but everybody.
No, it's true.
Me too.
I felt that so strong, and I love being a voice to people too. That's just like, you do have to, but you have to tell it to yourself. I try to tell that to myself all the time. Like, get out your own way. You know what I mean? Like, I've been frozen for so long, just chilling and stuff. It's like, because you want so much, but then you don't, like, for me, I only see the end product. So it's been hard for me to take the baby steps. So it's just, you got to get out of your own way. It's so important because you're your own worst critic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the only one that's you, though. That's true.
Well, and no one comes banging on windows and doors other than the people who want you to join I ain't trying to go religious with it, but the
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yes, I almost forgot what you are because I don't recognize you and don't answer the door. But yes, I know that you come calling with your tie and your tucked in shirt and get off your bike. And once I see your book bag and you ain't school-age student, then I know something's wrong.
And they always travel in pairs.
Yes.
Relentless.
But no one other than them is going to knock and say, hey, Stardom needs you. Like, we're going to, need you for this, and we're going to pay attention attention to you and make you. So that's why you got to start going, excuse me. Like, I'm here. I exist.
I'm the only one of me.
Yeah. Nobody else in the lineup.
It's very, very inspirational because, we forget about this sometimes. And I think anyone that has these, it just takes a lot to be an actor and artist and stuff. Like, you're out here doing the damn thing, and that's awesome. Just putting your heart on the line and doing death scenes and shit. Super cool.
Right. Well, so on a sad note, just because, yes, there's a lot of great, but something that prepared me for the world was, so my father, he said something rude. Can I spill the tea on some family? So my own biological father, he rejected and abandoned me all through life. Like, literally.
That's awful.
And so no little violin, Jason. We don't need no special effects.
Darn it.
But what I will say is, he told me that I'm nothing but a science project, a guinea pig, so that he could reject and abandon me to see how I turned out. And I turned out exactly as he said. And so I was like, what, fabulous and glamorous in every way. But so he was a not so nice man. So Mayberry and, worst cooks in the twirl and the orange chicken of it all, and all these like lovely, just carefree moments, and having people say, oh my gosh, like, you're funny or you're whatever.
It's just genuine.
It's done so much healing for me, because where love should have come from and did not, I've still in the end in the world received it. And so that's why I also want to help anyone out who has any, goals or dreams and they feel like they are in their own way or whatever. Just because like, I used to be, kind of closed in and I felt quite attacked by that comment,
Absolutely.
What an awful man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to share with you these songs I'm working on, and I have hundreds of songs, but there's only like 3 that we have produced, but one of them is called Bad Dad. I have a bad dad. And then I wrote this song called Dog recently that it just reminded me of kind of what you said about like basically the line in the song is basically like I don't care if I have to abandon you to hurt you, like I'm going to teach you what I have to. I just feel like that kind of resonated with what you said. It's like these people think they can out here hurt us trying to teach us a lesson, and that's not really how it's supposed to go. But in the end, it still happened, and it made us stronger, who we are. It's like a blessing, but really painful one,
Right.
Like, damn.
And I think everyone needs to take their major moment that they have, because what I do is whenever someone comes at me, then it's like, wait a minute. My dad said I'm a guinea pig on a wheel.
You can't hurt me.
You can't hurt me or affect me.
There is nothing you can do to hurt me. Yes, I know that feeling.
He already destroyed me, baby.
Right. I'm strong as ever, baby. You can't break me.
Find another castle, because this foundation is spent.
It's not many people, I don't think, have gone through stuff. A lot, I'm sure, in the world. People have bad dads, bad moms and stuff. But you can either take that, run with it, or let it turn you into someone that you don't like, or you can let it make you stronger. And I think it's a really hard road to take. I think each one of us that has to deal with that has had to choose that, like, do I go left or right here? Like, am I the hero or the villain? It's like, we're both, honey, because that's what you made us, and we're proud of who we are.
Right. And I can tap into either. Number one, I'm a Gemini.
Ooh.
So you never know what you're going to get with that, because, oh gosh, you think there's 2 faces? Like,
Geminis are so intense. I love Geminis.
I've met like 72 different versions of myself. So like, every day I'm like,
2 of my friends are Geminis, and they are so strong-willed. It's like, oh my gosh, Geminis are something else. Just like me, Aries. There's a certain type of Aries that are straight crazy, and I'm that kind. Birthday coming up.
Oh, okay.
Also, getting the invite. We're having a party here soon next month. I haven't figured out the theme yet. What should we do? It's my mom. Okay, so my best friend, her birthday, my mom's birthday is on the 25th of March, and then my best friend's is on the 26th, and then mine's is on the 27th. So we're gonna have some kind of big bash or something. We did theme.
A monster bash.
We did like a Halloween theme one year.
Yeah.
What did we do last year? It was like, was it hippie or something? I can't remember.
Last year.
For my birthday.
We were in Vegas, weren't we?
We went to Vegas.
Wasn't that last year?
So Gemini. So when's your birthday? What season is that?
May 26th.
May. So you coming up, baby? Are you gonna do anything fun for your birthday?
Oh Lord. So I enjoy being timeless. Yeah. Don't Google my age, honey, because the years they do go by. But
they do.
Yeah.
You look like a spring chicken.
Oh, thank you.
27.
Orange
27,
chicken.
20, a little orange spring
Ooh, a
chicken.
Little orange around
Yeah,
the
it has to be orange.
orange
It has
around
to
the
be
edges. Ooh, if you're orange around the edges, you need to wash.
You need to wash it a little bit. I love
Might want to
saying
have that checked.
I always say my car needs wash. A
Yeah,
wash.
Because when you put the R in it, you know you mean business.
You wash.
You gotta wash.
The wash.
When I gotta wash some clothes, that means I got mountains.
They stanky and they need washed.
Honey.
Washed.
Just singeing.
So amazing. Yeah,
Singeing.
laundry is the worst.
It is. All chores are the worst.
Well, let's see here. We have covered everything, and I think we are going to go ahead and say goodbye. And thank you so much, Joel Alvarado. You're incredible. Everybody, is there a website up, Jolly? We need to buy these candles up.
Social media. There's his Instagram.
Joellywood.
Joellywood.
It's his Facebook page.
Right.
Reality Star Royalty.
That's also my Pornhub.
Oh boy.
I do not have a Pornhub. My mom is probably watching. I don't have no Pornhub.
You're like, I just joking you. I do
just
this. I can do
joking.
this to
Just
goat
joking.
you.
Yeah.
I do that to my mom all the time, and she'd be like, I'm like, your presence makes me just want to stress you out for some reason and say things like this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just to be like, and they're just like, no, we doing good, mommy. We doing good.
That's gonna be my OnlyFans though.
Yes. You know, they've been making some hella cash on that.
Right.
That's all I can
They
say.
charge monthly,
Make
like
that money, baby.
subscription. Ooh. And I got big old long breadstick toes, honey. You thought Olive Garden breadsticks was long? Honey, my toes look like fingers going.
Wasn't sure where you were going with that.
On God, my toes probably are longer than yours. I have the longest toes you've ever seen. I've got
Okay.
finger toes.
All
We'll have to compare after the show.
But my toes don't curve.
They're
just
straight?
They're just long. And
Mine
straight.
are straight and long like Olive Garden breadsticks too.
I was told that though. Someone saw me in flip flops and said, "Damn,
You got them finger toes.
But it wasn't finger; it was fingers. So they put the A in it, like we did with
toes.
wash.
It's like wash.
Oh, the
Finger toes.
Why don't you wash your fingers?
I felt like an ape. I was scratching my face with my feet after that.
You're just like, no, I
Just
pick
picking
up
my eyelash.
pick up stuff with my feet and, you know, toss it in the air and catch it like a
Right.
ninja. And he's just like, stop.
Oh, America's Got Talent.
You know, seriously. I mean, a woman, look, check this out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, your tongue looks horrendous with all that orange
And it's
chicken
orange.
dye on it.
It is.
I nanny a baby and I did that to her the other day. We were on a Snapchat filter.
Traumatized
And
her.
I was like, look at my tongue. And she's just like,
PTSD.
"Doo-doo-doo." And then she looked at it and she was like, she's like, what's wrong with your tongue? I was like, it's cool.
Oh.
It's called the upside down apple.
Good story, bro.
Joel, thank you so much for being on this show. We
you
adore
both.
you. You have a new fan. I'm obsessed, and I can't
Two
wait.
fans.
Seriously, let's do some stuff. 2 fans, yes, and let's get some whatever we need. Little short, I don't know, like something like 20-second, 30-second little scenes. We're gonna go viral on TikTok. We're gonna do something. If not, then we can go eat some orange chicken somewhere good. And go out dancing afterwards.
Okay.
We'll let
Panda Express.
We'll let someone
I
else
love
make
Panda.
it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. You're incredible, everyone. Check out Joel Alvarado. He's one of a kind, amazing. Give him a follow and buy his candles and make sure you watch everything that he's been on. Incredible. Make sure you check out season 27 of Worst Cooks in America. It is so funny and so good. It's really just an addicting show. And thank you to our sponsors and ABC, JasonAaron.pro. Thank you so much for all you do.
No, thank you.
We love you guys.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Live stream
I love
out.
you.
Joel Alvarado. Live stream Thursday at 7, Saturday at midnight on ABC, and 24/7 inside Indianapolis hotels.